at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. Got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches...
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. And now we're going to get a timeout. It is C.J. Stroud in need of some attention. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Here comes Otten in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Baker going to hand it to White. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Here comes Otten in motion. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
And no No return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On the give, this is Mixon. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. Well, we sit up here all the time, and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 2nd down, Baker gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end left. On the give, it's White. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's White.
The tackle by Jordan Davis. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here's Jake Camarda now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Texans offense ready to get back to work. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. A pickup of 12 yards. First down for Houston.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They will work the middle with Mixon. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Dell motioning over. Throwing on second down. Stroud. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 3-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Third and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense and running back Rachaad White ready for this next possession. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again with White. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, You stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. The open receiver is Dotson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Mayfield. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to White. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Another run here with White. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Here's the punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Texans offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Stroud going to set up to throw. That's into the hands of Diggs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Stroud to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard. They timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Dell motioning over. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 24-yard line.
One final throw before the break. A short one there to Otten. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Baker. This one on target to Godwin. Down the right sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Texans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. To throw is Stroud. That's complete to Diggs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives them a first down. Now Stroud. This one is caught by Dotson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. The speed on display. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll drop this underneath to White. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Texans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Here's a 2nd and 12. And in motion, it's Diggs. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. Big strides. Look at him go. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
We just see each year more and more tight ends come into the league, Mike, that play according to more of like a modern style of football. And what I mean by that is, over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors. And if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will get out in front 17-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back. And
he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's a 10-yard loss.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here comes Otten in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. To the tight end, Otten with the grab. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. That's caught downfield by Diggs. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
He's got Dell for that one. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the Buccaneers 34-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping.
Dell motioning over. On 1st down, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Putting the tight end in motion. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Chance to get him closer to that finish line. It is 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it, and the Texans up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Buccaneers 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A short one there to Otten. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Tristan Wirfs, former first-round pick, with the flag. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive.
And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field.
Pass interference.
I don't think this is going to stand. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll run over center with White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Texans.
Here comes Otten in motion. The give to White. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Texans have it. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Here's Mixon. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Kazir White. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did. Walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. This one on target to Godwin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. On first down is Mayfield. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Quick throw, taken in. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. He's inside the 40.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Mixon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run with Mixon. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. On the give, this is Mixon. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. A run here with Mixon. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. On the handoff, it's Mixon. Whoa. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Give, running right. It is Mixon. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line. Miami Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. Going up top for Evans. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Another try, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Baker. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.